Okay, I'm live now. Wait, hold on. Hold on. No, don't go anywhere yet. Okay. Hey guys, sorry about that. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I think my internet like took a little poop. Let's wait and see. God, I had over 200 people. Let's see if they can find this stream. I had to restart. Hey, Two Tacos. Two Tacos, do you have two names? Because I could have sworn I saw your name and it was like two vajayjays or something. Two vajayjays and a chihuahua or something like that. And I wondered if it was you. Hey, Ash. Team Phoenix is live too right now. Oh, really? Dad TV. So anyway, oh, thank you. Thank you, Greta. There you are, new subscriber. Hello, Jace for Justice in chat. So, oh, Cruising Cowgirl. Oh, I hope she comes back. Are you here? Cruising Cowgirl? That's what we were talking about. We were talking about Jules. I'm just reading the chat I missed. Greta, where are you from? Are you from Germany? I did say vajayjays. Get it? Vajayjay. Good night, Lily. Team Phoenix is talking about this book. Oh, you're from Norway. Cool. I had Norway, New Zealand, United Kingdom, Germany, the UK, all in here. Because it's like daytime there or something. Oh, I had Scotland, and I heard Scotland. Moya is from Scotland. 11 a.m. in Scotland. I love the bagpipers from Scotland. I love bagpipes. Hey, Angel. It's 12 in the afternoon. But is Cruising Cowgirl or is it Space Monster? There's Space Monster and Space Bound. Oh, look, and I have Australia in here too. 9 p.m. in Australia. Well, I hope they come back. Michelle Shell. I hope she comes back too. Because those were the ones I was talking to when I got so rudely interrupted by Xfinity. Oh my god, I could not. I hope nobody heard that. Oh. It's cold there? Nothing. Someone just had a bodily function. And I'm about to get sprayed with water. Do not. You had snow today in Texas? Two tacos, you didn't answer me. Do you have another name? Who's farting? I'm not gonna rat them out. They'll be embarrassed. Where'd everybody go? See, you lose your live and then Texas got a lot of snow? It's the first I've heard of that. It's 2 degrees in Norway. So we're supposed to get an Arctic blast next week. Will you dump that? I use the almond milk. The cream. Thank you. Okay, so it was, 2 twatcos in a Chihuahua. Okay. I was just making sure that was really you. You know what, K-Smalls? I have no freaking signal at my house. Let me see if I got your text, though. I did get your text. The question is, I don't know if she pulled the... I don't know any details on that yet. Melissa mischaracterized it, and then Julia's got left in a huff. Yeah, I don't know. I want to, you know what? I want to pull that up. I hope that this doesn't screw up my stream because this laptop is older and it tends to freeze up. But I want to play. I'm going to pull up my video. So Team Phoenix is exposing this Kathleen. Is that? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Thanks, K Smalls. I really don't know. Oh, I'll have to watch. I'm going to replay it for sure. Okay, so I'm opening up my video. Besides, even if she didn't, Shanann at that point was so willing to please Chris that she wasn't going to post it on Facebook if he had said not to. Which is still so stupid because it was already all over her Facebook page. So what would one more post more or less matter? We know he actively chose instead to kill not just Shanann but the girls. Why did you kill the children, Chris? I think I need to rewind.
Jules was not trolling. She asked why didn't the author blame Chris instead of me.
Hang on one second. He says the whole campaign of peace was to push this book. Wow. I wonder, does he have proof of that? Like 100%? Or is that just his theory? All right, hang on. I got to find the part where Jules...
Actually, that's exactly what she did.
They're saying that something was in the book about it, so I don't know. I missed it. I had a hard time following. If I misunderstood Jules,
No, it'll be okay. It's gonna go around, so Jules can read it for herself. Maybe she misheard something or misunderstood something. But the truth of the matter is that this I was proud of this first chapter because it really did put the blame on Chris and nobody else but Chris. And if she heard something, there were a lot of rhetorical questions. If she heard something that I said and she didn't do it the right way, she needs to read it for herself. So she should just go ahead and calm on down because
okay. No, I think we should move forward from her. I mean, there's always going to be comments made. A little further, I think. Where did that come from?
Wow.
How is that? Okay, this is where the shit show started.
It for themselves. Like, it's one thing having someone read it to you, but if you read it for yourself, you're going to look at it and you're going to realize, like, she just wants answers and she brings up a lot of valid points. I had hoped that everybody would be able to hear it and understand that, like, this provokes a lot of questions.
So was she having, like, questions and she was asking them and then she was trying to get, like, rhetorical questions that she wanted answered?
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's
making sense.
Yeah, that's her personality. Total rhetorical questions, but they were sort of like rhetorical, like Chris questions. Like,
grab a pack of cigarettes out of my
she's
center
never
console?
going to get Chris to tell the truth about things. So they are totally rhetorical questions towards Chris, where she's kind of like, I'm on to you, and I am looking for the answers, and they kind of have everybody confused. But I'm on to you. So it's a very it's one of those situations where she's writing and she's going where the truth is, and she's doing everything the way it's supposed to be done, and not excluding anyone from this. She's been way up about her intentions. So I sent this to Jay so she can distribute like all of this, but I do want to check the chat and see if there are any questions.
I have a question. Is this the finished first chapter? Is this how it's going to be in the book? Is this a rough draft? What is this?
Yeah, I mean, like, it could change many times, but as of right now, this is what everybody has agreed on for the first chapter.
Okay, is Kathleen a friend of the family? Stella B wants to know.
Say that again.
Is Kathleen a friend of the family?
She's very kind of the family. She's very loving. So yeah, she's a friend, but she's not. She's an author, and she got to know Cindy and Jamie, and she absolutely fell in love with them.
Where'd you put that? So she wasn't a friend before, though.
No, she wasn't. She's an author.
Okay, so someone wants to know, why didn't she ask the rhetorical question, Chris, were you sexually abusing the girls and that is why they had to be silenced? Where did that come from?
Wow.
Okay, so that was where the first confusion started. I read a comment in chat, and I kind of remember this, but Truth Sleuth, whoa, it's too early for all that hate. Jeez. Truth Sleuth said, Jay, you need to keep Mel Dustin Proctor off your show. She's giving you bad PR. I am unsubscribing right now. Not to sound mean, but if you were smart, treat viewers and subscribers better. I don't think I've done anything to my viewers and subscribers. other than give them what's being put out there. Right, Vicky, I understand what Mel said, but I don't understand why I'm getting, and that didn't have to be hidden. No, don't time her out. I want to address that stuff. Sorry, Vicky. I just don't understand where you're coming from, Truth Sleuth, and don't delete. I wanna address all these comments. Jay, I've watched you, and you've always been pro Shanann. I've been pro Shanann since the Discovery came out, and since Chris pled guilty. Okay, so anyways, back to Jules. I read a comment. I didn't even say whose comment it was, but I read this comment. So I'm like, where did that come from? Okay, let's keep playing.
That's a rhetorical question, Jules. I'm just curious where you're getting that from.
Okay, so that was Jules' comment. Okay, let me go back. Because this is where everything started.
This is what everybody has agreed on for the first chapter.
Okay, is Kathleen a friend of the family? Stella B wants to know.
Say that again.
Is Kathleen a friend of the family?
She's very kind to the family. She's very loving. So yeah, she's a friend, but she's not. She's an author, and she got to know Cindy and Jamie, and she absolutely fell in love with them.
Okay, so I'm reading chat, and it says, "Great question, Jules." So she just asked the question in chat, but it's deleted now. I can't see it because it's gone. Her comment's gone. But I see someone reply, "Great question, Jules." It's Florida Baby. It says, "Great question, Jules." So I'm assuming she just put it in chat. So here I am. Let's continue. You know what? Do you want me to screen share so y'all can see? I'll show you guys the chat as I'm watching it. I mean, let's put this to bed because I didn't do anything, and I'm going to prove it. So hold on, let me get my screen share up. Okay. Let me get this where you can see it. Man, did I freeze up? Can you guys still hear me? I think my computer's froze.
Leave him. Besides, even if she Anne at that point was so willing to please Chris that she wasn't going to post it on Facebook.
Not sure what happened there. We got to go back. Okay, so here we go. Here's where it says, let me make sure you guys can see this. I got to make it smaller. So I want you guys to see the chat. And as you can see over on the right, Florida Baby says, great question, Jules. But as you can see in the chat, her comment's gone. Okay. So let's continue playing. I don't know what you mean, the chat in question. Good morning, Sheila. Okay. Let me continue playing. So she must have just asked the question, like I said.
She's not. She's an author, and she got to know Cindy and Jamie, and she absolutely fell in love with them.
So she wasn't a friend before, though?
No, she wasn't. She's an author.
Okay, so someone wants to know, why didn't she ask the rhetorical question, Chris, were you sexually abusing the girls and that is why they had to be silenced? Where did that come from?
Wow.
How is that a rhetorical question, Jules? I'm just curious where you're getting that from. I don't know why everybody's saying they can't hear well. There's nothing different on my audio than there was last.
Okay, so here we are. I read a comment that says something about Chris molesting the girls, and I was like, where's that coming from? Like, what? Why do I have to go back? Jules wasn't in there. Oh, God. Is that what happened, Vicky? I'm so confused. So I'm just going through it. Okay.
Last night, and there was no problem.
I see somebody saying...
Oh, someone said maybe that's why he had their medical records sealed.
Oh. I've never heard that theory.
Neither have I.
Okay, how many books has Kathleen written? And is she an author or a newspaper columnist? What kind of author is she?
Oh, no, she's an author, book author. I don't know how many books she's written, but I personally have a couple of them now in my home, and she's a best-selling author, so she's legit. But she likes to. She has her interest, so she kind of writes about women who have been murdered, and she also is kind of a history buff. She writes about the Romanovs and the royal family, and like I had said, lots of kind of historical women who have been murdered. So she's
what is Kathleen's last name?
See, I couldn't even follow what Mel was saying. She was cutting in and out. But how am I supposed to go back? Am I missing something? Let's keep going. Because I see in chat they're saying, not a theory. He had medical records sealed. The records are sealed. It's not a theory. So let's keep playing, because I don't even realize the shit show is ensuing until I think Melissa tells me that Frank is in chat.
Hudson.
How do you spell that?
I'm just trying to give people the author's name.
T-S-O-N.
Okay, I just
so Jules' answer to you was because she asked, were the girls silenced to hide Shanann's abuse of the girls? That was her answer to you when you asked her what. Because she asked, were the girls silenced to hide Shanann's abuse of the girls?
I've seen both of Joel's questions that popped up, and
yes.
Honestly, kudos to Jules, because I feel like she's asking some great questions, and I just want Jules to know that Kathleen's looking for the answers to those questions, and they were rhetorical, for a reason. But tell her to sit tight and let Kathleen actually do her work, and when this book is completed, we will have all of the answers to the things that Jules is asking. Like, you know, there's nothing that Kathleen wants other than the truth.
Okay, here we have.
She just wants.
So here's Frank. He says BS. Okay, but I don't see this yet.
Be a little controversial of a book, what you're saying.
It might be, yeah.
You hear Melissa.
It's not going to be like Cato's. It's not going to be like Cato's book.
No.
Summing up the discovery that we already knew.
Nope. No.
What's wrong, Melissa?
Nothing. Just reading chat.
Who's here?
Frank.
Okay, it's crickets for me because I'm like, shut up, Frank Rzucek? Like, what and why? I had no idea the hell was going on. I mean, okay, let's keep playing because you can clearly tell I'm clueless.
Yeah.
Frank is here.
Yes.
Oh, he said, I see. Okay, so Frank said BS. I don't know what part he's saying is BS. But hi, Frank.
I hope Frank knows that Kathleen forwarded all of this to, I think it was Mr. Lambert, and maybe they're not aware yet, but this chapter has been shared with their lawyers. So I don't want him to get upset or anything like that. I want him to know that I personally saw the email stating that it was sent to the Rzucek's lawyers. So nobody's hiding anything. And, you know, it's definitely one of those things where...
I don't think that Mel is here to blame anybody for anything. I think we're just talking about this book and the thing.
Okay, so I know that Mel has taken some flack for how people think she spoke to Frank in the live, but I think she was just saying and making a point, like, because Sherilyn Cato would not give the families a copy of her book before it came out, and I think she was just making a point that this Kathleen, in fact, did send it out to the lawyer. Now, maybe they hadn't seen it. Maybe they just saw the email and we were live and someone, told Frank we were live about it. But I didn't put it in the title because I didn't know. Literally, it was like right before I went live. Because if I had known that, don't you think I would have made the title about that? I was planning on going live on the text with the author and Chris's mom. Catherine, I don't see why you wouldn't respect me now. I wasn't dancing with the devil. All I'm doing is giving you guys what's out there. I mean, think about the news stations. Like, if someone on the news were to cover news from the Watts, would you down the person covering it? If so, why? I mean, would you rather not know? I mean, I guess I'm confused. I mean, I would talk to anybody. I would talk to, if one of Shanann's friends hit me up an email and said, hey, I'd like to tell you about my friend. Could we go live? Absolutely. If Chris's sister were to email me or text me and say, Jay, I want to go live on your platform and tell my side of things. Absolutely. Why is that a bad thing, I guess? Okay. Yeah, because I didn't, what happened, I didn't know that this was going to be read. Okay, so let's continue. I'm told that Frank is in chat. I read what he said. I'm in shock right now, trying to figure this out.
The author was looking, yeah. I'm not really sure where this whole thing has gone south like that. I didn't.
Well, no, we never once mentioned that Shanann abused the girls. That was just a rhetorical question in the book. I mean, I
don't think anybody believes that.
No.
Okay. I said, I don't think anyone believes that. And Melissa, my mod, says, no, not at all. So what did I do wrong? Okay, let's keep going. I have no idea at this point that Jules was even blocked.
I don't know. I mean, I really don't know what to say because I don't believe that. And I didn't get
well,
that
someone
from
made
this.
that comment in chat, and that's how it got brought up. But none of us up here on panel said that she did that. We don't believe she did that.
Everyone knows that Shanann never hurt her girls.
Correct.
I mean, that, we know that.
Okay, I said it not only once, but twice.
We didn't bring it up. If someone brought it up in chat, we didn't bring it up on panel. Someone's asking in chat. Jules of Thought brought it up.
There you go. I didn't see shit. I'm asking what happened. This is what I'm told. Jules of Thought brought it up. Now, you see right there where it all got misconstrued. I know, Lisa Marie. Ugh. I was like, oh no. Like, what's going on? Okay, so let's keep going.
And it didn't sound to me like.
Okay, so Jules of Thought was asking why the author didn't ask the other. She did ask the other rhetorical question. She was insinuating that Chris did something. Jules was timed out and couldn't defend herself, accused of being a troll. Guess what, Vicky? I didn't time her out, and I didn't know she was timed out. There were 750 people in the chat. How the heck would I know that? I mean, come on, give me a break. That's just nitpicky. All right, let's keep going.
Stop the Drama said, it didn't sound to me like Kathleen believed that. Oh, it's because Jules said that?
Yes.
So she was in here trolling and starting things.
No, Jules, please don't.
Okay. That was what I was told. That Jules of Thought said that. You can clearly tell that it was a misunderstanding. So this happens. This chick goes from 0 to 100, goes to her YouTube and goes live. I don't get it. Yeah, they are blaming me and they're bashing me. I'm being bashed over this, and I didn't do anything. Okay, so let's keep going.
That's beneath you. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's not fair, Jules. I have never done that in your lives. Like, we have always gotten along outside of our channels, and I would never promote something like that. And I don't want you to come in here and make an agenda that's not there. It's absolutely not.
we had an entire conversation before we even went live tonight, and we talked about where I stand, and you always know where I stand. So if anybody has come here, especially you, Jules, if you've come here to cause problems, then, you know, move along. You don't.
Well, I say shame on her because I've always been nice to her. I've never trolled her lives. I've never done anything like that to her.
I've always been kind to her, and if she's ever said anything that's upset me, I've contacted her via email, and her and I have talked via email and had conversations. So if she's here to start trouble, then, I mean, that's not cool.
Well, that's really disheartening to me because
it suck.
I've never taken that stance, and I don't appreciate someone coming here and insinuating that I ever would.
Okay. I think I see who did it. So it was clearly a misunderstanding. I was told she was asking this question. You know, I'm learning as I go, and I wish I could have done that too, but it was kind of sprung on me, and I guess I trusted that it wasn't going to be anything controversial. Like, I had no idea. But if you look at the screen, Georgia Dog says she gone. So he might have been the one that timed her out or blocked her. Who knows? I mean, I'll tell you what. I wasn't looking at chat. You can tell from replaying the live. So let's finish.
So, Frank Rzucek, I appreciate you coming in here. I'm actually floored that this took a turn the way it did.
Oh, there's a Maui chickadee. She needs to be absolutely not just timed out, but stricken from even commenting in here. So now I see what's happening.
Well, we knew that this was going to be a little bit edgy, okay?
Yeah.
There's already been a lot of talk about this book and what's going to be in it.
And, you know, I don't know who that is. If it's like Sandy under Frank's account or anything like that. But like I said, this book has been forwarded to the Rzucek's lawyer, so I don't really see why it would be a controversial thing. It's just...
Well, that's because of the comment that was made in the chat by Jules.
Okay. And I must have missed that because chat is flying. I'm having a hard time keeping up. I mean, I didn't even know.
None of us said anything on the term or anything bad about anyone. It was a comment that was made in chat that was read aloud.
Okay, well, if she wasn't trolling, you guys.
Oh, okay. See, truth time. Let me just say this. So you said Jules was not trolling. She asked why didn't the author blame Chris instead of blaming Shania. Actually, that's exactly what she did.
They're saying that something was in the book about it, so I don't know. I missed it. I had a hard time following. If I misunderstood Jules,
No, it'll be okay. It's gonna go around, so Jules can read it for herself.
Okay, let me go back and listen to what I just said. If I misunderstood Jules, I was giving her the benefit of the doubt, dude. I totally was. I don't know what triggered her, man.
I mean, do you guys want me to reread it for you if there was an echo?
Yeah, I'm trying to look. Oh, I thought you meant the comment.
No, I'm talking about
echo. There was a bit in the. I mean, but if you sat there and listened, you could understand. But people, are commenting and
it's kind of chaotic. I'm looking at it now though, and I'm seeing how she wrote it, so I can see where that would be a little confusing.
That's just her style, But
I didn't want it to take away from content.
Right.
Everybody's saying please reread. Do you want me to reread it? Because I need to understand what was even said in here and what made this go south, because I obviously missed something,
Well, the first chapter is just pretty much the author talking like to herself, asking questions, and she wants the answers to them, and she's saying, giving herself answers like, yes, it happened this way, no, it happened this way. She's asking, it's like she's talking to herself.
Hey, everybody just joining. I am just replaying the live from the other night where people have been bashing me left and right. I didn't do anything. And Nails with Hope or whatever. I mean, I really don't want anybody timed out right now because I want to read all the comments, nasty or not. Catherine, I understand what you're saying. Well, it may not have done my lives any favors, but you know what? You see what's out there is what's out there. I'm not on a side. And Mel was vile about Shanann. I don't know what Mel has or not said. I know now how she feels, and that's all I can validate. And you're right. You can't please everyone, and you never will. But I want to continue playing this.
But, there are questions for Chris that she wants the answers to.
And it just went by in chat that Jules is live about me. I mean, did it really need to go that far? I don't think it did.
All right, so would you mind if I reread it, Mel?
No, not
okay.
No.
Okay, so is that the name of the chapter? Case question.
Okay, I guess that's it. Because then I reread that chapter, and when I reread it and saw it in text, I was like, "Whoa, that's kind of a weird scenario to use." Look at G-Dog. No, Herman's just not going to put up with negativity or bashing anyone, or yes, they will be blocked. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to have someone on my panel, no matter who they are. If it's Chris Watts himself, I would have bashing deleted. So, that's just how I run my channel. I'm not going to bring someone on panel to get slammed, If I had Charles Manson when he was alive on my panel, I wouldn't let you slam him. She was livid that you all suggested she was the one that suggested Shanann abuse the kids. Why couldn't she just realize that obviously it was a misunderstanding? I mean, I just don't get the reactiveness of these YouTubers. They are so reactive and they just click live and put it all out there before they even think. I mean, that's something that I've worked on and I'm still working on in my personal life is reactiveness. That is a huge character flaw for me. And I hope that other adults can, try to get some self-control on themselves, especially on a live platform. So, I don't know. People are saying it's offline. Am I live or tell me in chat if I'm live. Okay, you can hear me? So someone would have had to have shown Frank my live. I agree. Who said that? Jamie Abeda. She said that's BS. Someone went and told Frank, and that's why he came in. I mean, I don't know who's in my chat. If he's lurking and watching, how would I know that? I didn't say anything bad about his daughter. And I had no idea what was in that book. It was a spur of the moment live. And, you know, lesson learned. Thanks, Allie J. Well, she should get an apology. I think I should get an apology. Why is she the only one that's owed an apology? I agree, Hyper. I do. Thank you, Catherine. They really are. I've never said anything bad. I mean, Frank didn't say you did anything. I got it wrong. He said the line in the book was BS. Hey, Soul Diversity. I agree. What happened on Saratoga Drive? Jules owes you an apology and everyone that was in here because she caused a scene. She absolutely did. She got all these people over here interrupting my live, sabotaging the chat. Then she goes live and she's screaming. Yeah. Yes, G-Dog. She deleted her live. And she kept going on in her live for 3.5 hours about me and saying that I was going to delete my live. I haven't deleted my live, and I have no intention because I want people to go back and see it for themselves. That what she's ranting about is just not true. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, I'll let other people defend themselves, but I'm going to defend myself. Yes, creative. Yeah, mine is still up. I have no plans on deleting it. I mean, she called me names. She was seething. I don't understand why she was so mad. I think what it is I think that these creators want to form friendships with the Rzuceks and get the Rzuceks up in their chats so they can get big numbers. And I think that when I said that out loud and she saw Frank was in the chat, she flipped the fuck out. Because I think she was like, oh my God, Mr. Rzucek's going to think that I think Shanae abused the girls. And she, knee-jerk reaction, clicked live. And that's what happened. Who said she wins everything? What does that mean? I missed something here. The hell with them. Keep doing what you're doing, Jay. You do a great job. Just do what you do, babe. Thank you. That's what I plan on doing. I think what she said was before Frank made himself known. Oh, that's the name of the channel. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think she saw an opportunity as well. I had 740 or 50 people in there, and she gets mad, clicks live. Sees an opportunity for numbers and drama. Thank you, True Helper. You know, I went over and I was reading some of her chat, and she had Critical K and all her mods in there, and oh, it was just a big J Bash Fest. And I was like, holy shit. Like, these people really take this so serious. Yes, give me some likes, dislikes. Good morning, Jay. Hey, Johnny. She was just preaching about other channels being the moral police, so she policed your content. That's hypocritical. Yeah, I mean, True Helper, I've never watched her YouTube, but she came into my D Live a couple times, and we were just like listening to music, and we talked, and I mean, we were respectful. Thank you, Sheila Cup. I appreciate that. Thank you, Shell. Good night, Jamie. She's falling asleep. What time is it? It's almost 7 a.m. here. My sleep is really messed up now. Love you, Jamie, Texas. So, as I was talking about in the first segment of this live, I got cut off, but I was talking about how we can take all of this hate and drama and turn it into something fun. And I challenged the hypocritical K to do a parody of me. And then in turn, I will do a parody of her. And then I had the idea that maybe we could do the hypocritical K versus J is for jealous and mods. And our mods could do parodies of each other. How's that for bringing some positivity and laughter into a shit show? But you know what? She'd never agree. She would never agree to a parody battle because I know too much about her that I've never talked about. And I think she's worried what my parody would be of her. She would be like, oh no, I'm not giving her a platform to out me. But I'm not scared. Kay, do a parody of me, Karen. Let's have some fun. Oh my gosh, can you guys hear my stomach? I'm hungry. G-Dog, I'm hungry. I don't think she'll do it either, Shell. That's so funny. I feel the same way, but hopefully she will, because you know what? I think we need to stop all the arguing and fighting and drama. And have a little fun. It would be funny. Funny, so easy though. You already sound similar. I'm talking a parody on camera. A parody on camera. Yeah, G-Dog don't cook breakfast. Peace, soul diversity. She got pissed you got one over on her with Grace. It was funny. Dude, it was all in fun. You know, come on. Sometimes you just have to laugh, you know? I would totally do it. I'd put on a wig and everything. All right, well, we'll see. We'll see if a J parody comes out. J is for jealous, whatever they call me. Tracy, thank you. Love you too, girl. Jennifer. It was funny. I thought it was great. Kick it all to the curb and have a laugh. You have to. Dude, you can't stay angry. You just can't. Good night, Mona. True Helper is going to cook us all breakfast. I want blueberry pancakes and 2 poached eggs and some sausage. Ooh, now my stomach's really going to growl. G-Dog, don't that sound good? Jennifer. You call her Fur. She said that she has a huge platform to express her opinions. 6K isn't a lot of people. It's not. I think if she looked at her stats, she would see that most of her viewers are not subscribers. I would have to think that a lot of her viewers are not subscribed. I'm not sure, though. Maybe I'm wrong on that. But it doesn't seem to be growing very fast. I do want to thank everybody, though. I have gained 600, roughly 600 subscribers in the past week. We have 137 in here, and no one's chatting. Oh, here we go. Bye, Catherine. You have a great day. I will be careful. And I will stay true to myself as well. Yeah, the Facebook group is growing as well. If you're not a member and you're on Facebook, go to J is for Justice podcast. And one of the moderators or administrators will let you in. And that way you can keep up with when I'm going live and what we're talking about. And we share a lot of articles and have discussions about those articles and stuff. So I think I can put the link in here. Let me try. Let's see if that works. Oh, awesome, April. Well, I think I'm going to get off of here now. I really did not want to play that clip and everything, but I don't know if I'm going to sum it up later and do it again. I think I've already said it. People can rewatch this. I might just cancel it for that because I pretty much explained myself, and I'm sure people will have, something to say or questions or whatever, and then I can maybe address it after that. But I just wanted to basically, play that back and show that I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything derogatory, and there was no reason for Jules to even do that to me. I mean, it was a misunderstanding that could have been cleared up very, very easily. And I just want to say now to Jules the Thought, nice dirty delete when you accused me of being a dirty deleter. She says, let's see how long Jay keeps his video up. Well, it's still up. You can go watch it now, and you can see the truth. Because I'm about the truth. So everybody have a great day. Hopefully I can come on later. Tonight we have kind of a family night planned my middle son, Ryan, got tickets to a Kanye West movie. And it's like the first night of it, or I don't know what the deal is, but there was like limited tickets or movie theaters that were playing it. Well, anyways, he's a huge Kanye West fan, and he's been telling us all about this movie. So we're all going to see it with him tonight. So we'll see how that is. Sure, Jamie. It's jis4justice@gmail.com. Hey, Steph. Enjoy your day, Johnny. I don't know if that's going to work or not. So it's J is for justice. I don't know if I'm lagging or what. Thank you, Shell. Excuse me. All right, so everybody have a great day. Happy Friday. I know my international people are in the future, and they're moving into Saturday soon. So everybody have a great weekend. And True Helper, yes, you will stick Jennifer. All right, thanks, mods. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, new subscribers, old subscribers, everybody that's here. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Love you guys.